Topic 1. Bitcoin experiences a dip below $79,000 following a silver sell-off. Bitcoin fell below $79,000 on Saturday, linked to a recent sharp decline in silver prices. The silver market recorded its worst day since 1980 on Friday, dropping 28%. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies have been declining due to the strength of the U.S. dollar and the announcement of Donald Trump's nomination of Kevin Warsh as the next Federal Reserve Chair. The strong dollar may reduce Bitcoin's appeal as an alternative currency. Bitcoin dropped to $81,104 on Friday, marking its lowest point since November 21. The cryptocurrency market is struggling to find direction, lagging behind significant gains in gold and stocks, with experts warning of potential further sell-offs in the coming days. Topic 2. SpaceX seeks approval for solar-powered satellite data centers to support AI. SpaceX is planning to build solar-powered satellite data centers to support artificial intelligence, AI. To this end, Elon Musk's SpaceX has submitted a plan to the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, to launch 1 million satellites into Earth's orbit to harness solar energy. These satellites will provide the massive power needed for AI data centers while significantly reducing environmental impact compared to ground-based data centers. SpaceX plans to deploy the satellites using its next-generation reusable rocket, Starship, which will play a crucial role in cost reduction and minimizing environmental effects. Approval from the FCC is required, and SpaceX has already received authorization for the deployment of 42,000 Starlink satellites. Topic 3. OPEC Plus maintains current oil output levels amid geopolitical tensions with Iran. OPEC Plus has decided to maintain current oil production levels until March 2024. This decision comes as tensions between the U.S. and Iran have led to oil prices reaching a 6-month high. While OPEC Plus increased production quotas from April to December 2025, they have frozen any further increases from January to March 2026. This decision leaves uncertainty regarding policies after March. Although the U.S. and Iran have shown willingness to engage in dialogue, Iran emphasizes its defensive capabilities. OPEC Plus produces half of the world's oil, with the next meeting scheduled for March 1st. Topic 4. TSA introduces Confirm ID service for travelers lacking acceptable identification. The TSA is introducing a new identity verification option called TSA Confirm ID for travelers without a real ID or other acceptable identification, ahead of the Real ID enforcement deadline on May 7, 2025. This service will be available starting February 1, 2025, for a non-refundable fee of $45. Travelers must complete an online form and present the receipt received via email at the airport. Those using TSA Confirm ID will undergo additional identity verification and security screening, which may cause delays of up to 30 minutes. The TSA continues to accept various forms of identification, so travelers without a real ID can still use other acceptable IDs. Topic 5. Major global players discuss forming a critical minerals alliance. On February 1, 2026, major countries including the US, EU, UK, Japan, Australia, and New Zealand will meet in Washington to discuss forming a strategic minerals alliance aimed at reducing dependence on China. This meeting is seen as a stepping stone to restore transatlantic relations damaged by conflicts with Trump and to build alternative alliances to mitigate risks from China. Australia announced a $1.2 billion strategic mineral stockpile in response to China's restrictions on rare earth exports. The meeting, involving around 20 countries, will include discussions on the U.S. demand for a minimum price guarantee for rare earths. The U.S. State Department emphasized the importance of strengthening mineral supply chains with international partners for economic, national security, technological leadership, and energy future. The EU also plans to demand the withdrawal of new U.S. tariffs on global steel derivatives. Rare earths, a